Good afternoon and welcome to Double K Home Projects. Well, today we are going to be working on cleaning up this resin wicker furniture, outdoor furniture. As you see, it's kind of gotten moldy. I suppose that's what happens to these after they set forever. Anyway, we're going to clean these, and all I'm using is Dawn dish soap. We're going to give that a try. I'm not sure if it'll take care of it, but it may. I want to use some scrub brushes and a sponge and just try to get it cleaned up. So I've got 2 chairs, a love seat, and a little coffee table. These go under the pergola. We're going to clean these up today, and then this evening my wife Lora is going to put some brand new cushions on them, which they've needed for quite a few years. So that's why I had to do the mulching earlier, and you can see that in another video, just to keep them clean because they were just setting in mud. So let's get started. All right, I think I'll start by just soaking her down just a little bit here. It's going to be hard to get in to some of these places. Hopefully I can do it. I think this stuff's going to scrub off because it almost looks like I can almost pressure wash it off. Which might be an idea. Pressure washer probably would clean these pretty well. Really. Do the best we can here. These are fairly old. We've had them for quite a few year,s kind of like, I don't even know if they're resin. They're like I don't know, they probably are. If that's what you call it, it's kind of a vinyl coated something, wire, or I don't know. Okay, well, let's go ahead and start scrubbing the inside of it. Look at this right here. That's pretty nasty. What on earth is that? Well, that would hurt. That's an actual wire. Yeah, I think this is like this vinyl coated wire. That'd hurt if you sit back against that. Stick a rusty wire right in your neck. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Not. Let's get to scrubbing here. Oh, get my sudsy bucket out here, if I can find my brushes. Let's just start at the top. That does pretty good. I mean, you know, this has been on the list, the to-do list, all summer. We've had the actual cushions for quite a while now, the new cushions. Laura's just been waiting for me to get this done. A little bit behind this summer. Okay, let's go all the way down the back here. That way I remember where I've went. I need to look to see how that did back here on the back. Looks pretty good, actually. Go down this arm here, or down the side of the back. One of them jobs that might take a little while to do. It really is kind of hard to get into the crevices. Getting her. I know you can't see it. I could just turn it around here where you can see a little bit better. I don't want to get the camera too close with the water flying. So that, I'm wearing my lav mic, so I don't know how well the sound's going to be. You probably hear me breathing heavy, which I do all the time anyway. But you gotta breathe, you know what I'm saying? I know you know what I mean. It's hard to hold your breath and do this stuff. I've come to know. Anyway, well, they should turn out a little cleaner than they were anyway, I'd say. Now this is really moldy right here on this. Let's see how it does. Oh yeah, see, it takes it right off. Takes it right off. But I am saying you could probably easily power wash these and just clean them lickety split. I don't know. I don't have a power washer, but I'd like to have one, I suppose. Yeah, I'm wearing a lav mic today because I have a slight problem with another microphone of mine, and I'm going to have to send it back. These Rode mics come in 2 mics and one receiver. So the mics are the transmitters, so it comes with 2 transmitters and 1 receiver. Well, one of my transmitters or mics went bad on me, so we're gonna have to return it. I hope I don't have to return the whole set, but I might have to. And if I do, we're gonna be out of our wireless mics for a while, and that's not good. I've used a shotgun mic, which I do have, but it's just not as good. You hear everything, you hear every car and every sound. I mean, it picks up good. Now this stuff here looks like it might just be getting wore out. Yeah, I don't know if I can get that clean. Wow, this is a lot more work than you might think. Spray it out real good here in just a bit. These front arms were pretty dirty. Well, they sell us stuff for this mildew. They sell it at the big box stores, and you can spray it on vinyl siding. And I'm telling you, that stuff, it's nasty. It's got bleach in it, I think. If you get it on the grass or on plants, it'll kill it. So I would have used that stuff, but I would have had to take these out to the driveway probably and clean them out there. And this Dawn's doing the trick, and it's not causing all my clothes to get bleached out. And well, I got some shirts. I tested that for the first time one time up on the side of the house, spraying that stuff, because you hook it into your hose, it goes everywhere. And that stuff hit that siding and blew all over me. It just it bleached my shirt, my pants, it bleached everything. It was terrible. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'm thinking power washer for this stuff. It would probably be way easier. So if you ever do this, take note. Power washer. It would get down in them cracks and everything, I'm sure. Because I can't get down in there with my brush. Way down in. Just in case I missed it. All right, get our bucket back and do a little spray in here. Boy, that looks way better. Yeah. It's got new life. Got new life in it. Well, there you have it. There's the first one. Now for the others. Well, you will never guess what I did. Yep. I had to take a break, and because that last chair seemed to be awful hard to do. It took a little bit of time. So guess what? Yep, you guessed it. I went and bought me a pressure washer. Yes, I did. I talked it over with Laura, and she says, you need to get one because we have other projects that she's got for me to do that it's gonna take this pressure washer. I need to do our front sidewalk. I need to do some siding areas. And so we ran down and got the cheapest pressure washer from Harbor Freight down there. And I did some reviews on that when I took my break. And it seems to be a pretty good little unit. We'll give it a try anyway. It looks like it had plenty of pressure to do what I need to do. And that's all I need. It's electric, so we'll just give it a try and see how it does. So stay tuned here, and we will give it a try after I get her unpacked. Okay, we are going to unbox this thing. Hopefully it'll work for us. Okay, there we go. All right. Well, this is supposed to be the little dispenser, which looks a little different than the one that I was looking at online. They may have changed them because the feller that did the review said that these things leak. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it leaks or not. Said it leaks if you turn it sideways or turn it upside down, but whatever. We'll see how well it does. Well, here it looks like we got the main nozzle. Okay. We'll just set it down. Here's the handle. Okay, I don't know if I've got to have a screwdriver. May have to go get me a screwdriver. Here's the other part of the, it's actually the trigger. Yeah. Well, we got the trigger right here. Well, we got a safety on, yep. There's a safety. Actually, what's it do? Oh, no. Yeah. Does it hold it? Yeah, it'll hold it open. It'll hold it open so you can, I don't know if I like that idea or not. Okay. These pressure washers can be dangerous. If you fall or drop it or run it across you. I don't know about this one. This is a 1750, yeah, 1750 PSI. I know some of those are super dangerous. I know people's been erased from the earth. I don't know how to say it. You know what happened to them. And it wasn't good. Okay. Oh, I'm falling out of here. Okay, let's move the box so we can set this up. All right, there we go. Let's see, we got the manual. Like I said, I watched a review on it, so I kind of know. I know you got to prime it and all that stuff. It looks like that I may have to go get a screwdriver for this. I think it goes, yeah. Yeah, it goes in here like that. Okay. And then evidently there's probably some screws. Yep, looky here. Some screws right there. And there's a little bitty wire in here that you can lose real easy that's to clean out the nozzle. You know, you don't want to lose that. Feller in the video lost his, and he had to use a pin. He had to make his own pin. Okay. All right. I've got it. That's the first thing I'll do is go get a screwdriver and put these in. Okay, we've got to put these little screws in here. Hopefully I don't lose them here. Screwing the handle on. Don't want to go too tight. We're going into plastic here. It'd be easy to strip it out. Pretty humid out here today. It rained this morning. Okay. That's where we're going with that. Got that done. I think this here goes in here like that. There we go. I don't know what that is. Okay. So this in here that has the threads on it goes into there. Okay? Probably ought to keep that little cap, I guess. Okay, let's try this. Okay, there we go. It's all the way pushed in. I'm going to try to keep it pushed in while I tighten the threads here. Okay, well, there's that. Oh, those will get in the way. Yeah, I'm sure. Important, ever used. Before turning on, connect water supply and squeeze trigger until water comes out. That's to prime the pump. Okay? So, let's go ahead and see how this goes on. Okay, that's the way that does. Let's see, stream that way and then fan that way. We're going to kind of go, I think I'll go over towards fan a little bit so I don't like hurt myself if it gets away from me, which I don't think it will, but I'd rather have it like that first. Okay, let's see how this goes. It looks like it goes in. Let's see. Okay, I see. It goes in like this, and then you push the button up. Okay? Well, that's a pretty good wand, don't you think? And the hose goes back here. Then you can take, I think what you do is you take this off. Yeah, okay, you push on it. You can set it down in here like so. And you can set this down in here like that. Okay? Alright, we'll figure that out later. Alright, we're going to take her down here in the yard. Okay, let's get this spread out here a little bit. I think I'm going to take the hose out for a minute. There we go. Okay, I'm going to untangle it here because it's like super coiled. What we got down here? We got some more stuff on there that I got to get off. Let's get this thing uncoiled here for the most part. All right. Okay, let's see where to set this thing. I think we're going to go over this way with it. Yeah, that'll reach enough, I think. All right. Well, that's a pretty long cord. We're just gonna go up here with it. I've got to plug in right here. That's how you turn it on right here. However, you're not supposed to turn it on until first plug it into some water. See, I'm gonna go turn the water on. I'll be right back. Okay, they say to first get your trigger here and get the water out of it. That's the stream. Get all the water out of the line. That helps prime that pump. Might as well water the flowers with it. Them marigolds I transplanted are really, they're really growing now. So is the catnip. That catnip needs some water right there. It's looking a little bad. Well, I'd say I've got the air out of it. Okay. I'll see what it does, everybody. It's what they say it does. It turns on and then it turns off. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Wow. Need to water your garden? All right. I think it's going to work. Okay. All right, let's get us a chair and see if it'll work. We'll go ahead and do the bottom first. I know it's going to be hard for you to see, but I don't want to blast the camera with a bunch of water, so. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is crazy. Oh yeah. Okay. My goodness. That's amazing. All right. Let's turn her off for a minute. All right. Here we go with the love seat. It loves me. It's a love seat. Well, anyway, let's get to washing this thing. This wand is hotter than fire. It's been out here in the sun. I've been taking a break drinking the coffee and stuff. So we are going to get back at it. Let's see what this does when I refire it. Woo, look at that thing jump. All right, let's see. Oh yeah. Man, this thing's got some pressure now. It really does. I'm going to have to spin it around or back it up a little bit now. Ugh. All right. I think that's going to be it for that. I think that's going to be it. Okay. I'm going to get it out of the way. And then I've got to get the little coffee table out here. I think that's going to have to be good enough for this thing. Okay.
Well, now that they're clean, now I should say the lawn furniture is clean, or my wicker, whatever you want to call it. I had bought new cushions. We've been holding on to them till we could get it all clean, and now I'm going to finally get to put them on my chairs and my love seat. So I'm excited. I do need still to sew some straps on them to make sure and tie them down, but I am going to do that later. Right now I'm just going to put them on it so we can see what it looks like complete. So, they're sort of hidden in here. There's there's the other cushion. You need to spread out a little. They've been contained in these bags for a little while. Let's see where there it is. This goes back there. Cushions, they go here. That goes there. All right, they're done. Step back and look at them. Yeah, they look great.
This is where we're going to finish the video today and end it. We got quite a bit done, a lot more than we thought we would, with the help of a new
pressure washer,
and got our new cushions finally on here. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share, and please leave a comment and hit that notification bell before you leave out of here. So we will see you in the next video. Have a blessed day. Bye.